Okay, this is the back panel. This is the panel that's going to get the mount bungs that we mentioned before. And like I said before, this will go onto the bike. This will go into the panel. So we've laid out, put some good old D.I.Y layout fluid on there. And I've laid out where I want the holes. And I'm going to punch holes right here and here. And same deal on the bottom here and here. These are 1/2 inch, so I'm going to punch out some 1/2 inch holes so that those can slide in there and get tigged. Okay, and I'm going to attempt to run my Metal Pro iron worker with one hand, so we'll see how this goes. I've already prick punched using an optical punch. I made a crosshair and then I prick punched that. So all I've got to do is line up that prick punch with that prick right there, and hopefully punch this rascal one-handed and see how we do. So I'm going to fire it up. And I'm just going to go by feel mainly. I'm just feeling, looking and feeling that I get the indention I made lined up with the prick on the punch here. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have to kind of film the floor here while I push down on the lever. Okay, we've got the punch far enough down it's holding itself. So I'm just going to hit the down lever, punch through that. Okay, we punch through, and I'm going to take my little stripper fork that we made years ago and put in there. This is important for to keep the sheet metal from getting distorted when it pulls back out. Obviously these holes could easily be drilled, hand drill, drill press, whatever. I'm just punching them because I'm too lazy to drill holes anymore. Kind of loses its fun after about a decade. We'll see how that strip out goes. And there's our first 1/2 inch hole. And that's nice and tight. You almost have to force that in there. This will get tigged. This will be the inside of the tank where the oil's at. Oil will be flowing inside here. This is the back panel, if you remember. So I'll tig that from the back side, as well as I'll tig around that lip on the outside. This lip's gives a nice place for the rubber the rubber grommet to seat, as well as reinforces the hole a lot. And of course this bung is just where the threads are at. So I'll probably tack those in off camera, and when we come back I'll sort of mock up the back panel into the bike and give you an idea how the mounting is going to work. Okay, here's the back panel. All 4 holes, 1/2 inch holes punched. And I'm just going to mock up the mounts, male and female, so you can see what that looks like. Okay. So there's our back panel with our female mounts insert it through the 1/2-inch holes with the rubber grommets and the tabs that are going to get welded to the frame. And I'll probably go off camera and just TIG tack those female threaded mounts in place so that I can mock it all back up and mock it up on the bike and give you an idea how the back panel is going to look before we start to fit up the rest of the panels to make up the full tank.